In this video, we got a gameplay on the new invincible Evan Mobley in NBA 2K25 My Team, who looks like one of the new best small forwards in this game and looks like a crazy glitchy small forward because of the fact that he is 6'11" at the small forward position with a 7'4" wingspan, and we know Evan Mobley is going to be an elite level defensive card. He gets really good defensive animations, and just altogether he is always a great defender in my team. And then he does come with 12 legend badges, being Posterizer, Aerial Wizard, Limitless Range, Dimer, Post Lock, Brick Wall, a Movable Forcer, Layup Mixmaster, Set Shot Specialist, Lightning Launch, High Flying Denier, and Paint Patroller as well, of course. And this Mobley card is just an absolute beast, and want to get you guys a gameplay on this Mobley card, and want to give a huge shout out to my boy Prez for letting me onto his account to get you guys this Mobley gameplay. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. Make sure to go check it out when you guys can. And then talking about Evan Mobley here in freestyle, looking at his SIGs, that's probably one of the most important things about this Mobley card, and also what jump shot he did have. So release wise, he does have the Claxton base with the Oscar upper. Now I think this is a good jump shot. Do I think it is the best release in the game? No, but I think it's a perfectly fine jump shot. I don't think it's a release that you're gonna have too many struggles with. He also does have that Pro 2 fade, so gonna be nice to be able to fade with this Mobley card going left and going right as well. But talking about the dribble SIGs, he is missing one important SIG. He's missing the Steve Francis size up, but besides that, I mean, it's the Donovan Mitchell size up. It's not that bad. He has the best SIGs in the game beside that. Like, look at the tray behind the back on this Mobley card. He's going to be great defensively to have these type of SIGs, to have the fade, the 99 every single stat, to have the 12 legend badges. This Mobley card is going to be absolutely amazing. But now let's go green one more three, and let's get on to the invincible Evan Mobley gameplay. Alrighty boys, hopping into this showdown game here with the invincible Evan Mobley, and man does my opponent have a really good team. He's got invincible Luka, he's got GOAT Brandon Roy, he's got invincible Victor Wembanyama, and we're matched up against invincible Giannis Antetokounmpo. So this is going to be a tough matchup here. Good defense by Nate Thurman. Can we grab the board? No, we can't. And of course, Wemby's just going to be extremely glitchy and able to get that putback layup. But going up against a really good team, this should be a great test for Mobley to see what he can do against a top competitive squad. Again, with a card like Giannis on us, trying to attack Giannis here. Can we get into the paint? Mobley all the way to the basket, throwing down a nice little hammer on the first offensive possession. And let's see what we can do defensively. I mean, this could be an on-ball defender. I want to put him on whoever my opponent thinks is his best on-ball player, because we want him to go through, let's say, Luka, so then Mobley can see his defense. I want to see Mobley's defense here. Watch the pump fake. We're there. Ralph Sampson, why are we dropping, dude? That is not what I wanted. We had the defensive fine. We were good down low. Not sure why Ralph Sampson did help out. But let's get the ball into the hands of Evan Mobley, and let's see if he can kind of run the offense a bit. I mean, not really what you want to necessarily do with Mobley, but he can definitely run the offense if you need him to. Try to get down low against Wemby. Yeah, that's just Victor Wembanyama down there. It's just impossible to score against that type of card. Watch that pass to the corner. B-Roy is going to be left wide open, and that is not great defense. But Yao Ming is just snagging right now, dude. Can we get a board? Yes, we do. We're pushing that ball in transition over to Mobley. Mobley maybe with a shot there, but we're looking to take him off the dribble, almost stepping out of bounds. Mobley can't get that layup to go. And yeah, this is going to be a struggle game. This is going to be tough. Going to have to grind out for these points here and grind out for this win. Come on, good defense. Back out to Brandon Roy. We're here. Want to see some on-ball defense. Come on, get the ball into the hands. We're there. Good defense by Mobley. I mean, the defense on this card is going to be incredible. By far, the best thing about this Mobley card is we almost got that block, but good take by Giannis. He's able to get that dunk. So yeah, I mean, Mobley's only going for about 1 million MT. Like, I think 1.2 is not that bad for this card, honestly. I think 1.2 is not bad for Mobley. We're going to kick that ball back out. Don't really want to go up against Giannis there. Let's try to get into a good pick and roll situation here and see if we can find Mobley either at the 3-point line or driving into the paint. My opponent's playing some pretty good defense here. Might have to go for the layup. Mobley all the way. We just smoked a wide open layup. What just happened, man? What is going on right now? He's got Brandon Roy with a little bit of space. Mobley, good defense. I mean, yeah, dude, this card defensively is incredible. We got Kawhi moving there in transition. Back out to Mobley. We got Victor Wembanyama on us. That is not good. Mobley try to get to the 3-point line. Stopping and popping. Mobley left wide open, and we miss. No way we're missing wide open against this type of opponent. You cannot miss wide open whatsoever. Mobley stepping it back out. We have a little bit of space. Giannis with a good contest. We are struggling right now to score the basketball, and I don't think it's really Mobley's fault. It's just me not greening right there and also playing a very good opponent. But let's try to get into the paint here. Can't really create any separation. Mobley, yeah, we got nothing, dude. Good defense from my opponent. We almost got that dunk, but gonna be a 24 shot clock violation. Come on, dude. We gotta play better than this. I mean, this is a good opponent, though. So, I mean, this is a perfect matchup to see what can Evan Mobley do against one of the best teams in the game, against a very good player, in a good level of showdown gameplay here. Not great defense there on Luka. I mean, I guess we forced the miss, but wasn't particularly good defense. Mobley's wide open, got to be able to knock that down. And there we go. I mean, his jump shot is good in the catch and shoot, and we're able to hit that three. We should have hit the first one as well, but let's try to see some defense here on Luka. I mean, he's got Brook Lopez in the game. We're there. Good defense by Mobley. I mean, that was a bad animation from my opponent. Not sure why he tried to do that. Mobley's wide open again. Back-to-back tray balls. We're able to knock it down back-to-back, and that is what you love to see from Invincible Evan Mobley. That's what this card can do. Play great defense for you on the perimeter. He can be your main ball, defender. He can be that on-ball guy, but then also in the catch and shoot, he's going to be incredible. And good defense there once again. Mobley again, 3 for 3, no way, in Yao's face. Okay, that was just a horrible shot. Don't know why we shot that whatsoever. Yao's going to play obviously really good defense and able to get that block. But I think for what Evan Mobley does, he is extremely good at his position. Now, is he some, overpowered offensive card? No, but for what he does, he is an incredible card, and he can be that great offensive card as well. I'm trying to switch him onto Booker here to see, again, what he can do as an on-ball defender. We're back out there on D-Book, watching him drive in. I mean, that's a great contest. He hits that shot, Good shot by my opponent. But again, that is really good defense from Evan Mobley. Let's try to get into the pick and roll here. Mobley might have some space down low. We're going up against Hedo Turkoglu. We're definitely running out of stamina, though. He is getting very, very tired in this first quarter. But let's try to find him maybe at the three-point line. Not going to be able to create anything here. We have no stam. Mobley trying to get into the paint. He literally can't run. Mobley, last second shot. And we are drained when it comes to the stamina. But a very solid first quarter from Invincible Evan Mobley. Alrighty, boys, into the second quarter here with Invincible Mobley. Now, I wonder how our stamina is looking up right now, because it was not looking good there, but good dunk from Mobley. He is getting really tired. I mean, he's having to guard ball every single possession. He's been put into the offense on every single possession as well. So I understand why Mobley is looking a bit tired, but let's switch him on ball here on Booker. See if we can play some good defense. Come on, watch him drive in. I know he wants to get to like a little mid-range pull. He's going to pump fake, has us on our hip, and that's a really good move and a really good take from our opponent. But let's get into a pick and roll here with Mobley once again. I mean, actually, maybe we give the ball to Mobley, even though he doesn't have a lot of stam. See if he can dribble the basketball a little bit and create his own shot. Does have that good escape and that good tray behind the back. We got a little bit of space here. Can't knock down that mid-range, and got to be able to hit that, dude. We definitely have to be able to hit that with Evan Mobley. Let's try to switch him on to Booker once again. He's going to find Brook Lopez. That's a good pass, and he hits a white. Really, 2K? You give him a white to fall? That is kind of crazy. Let's see if Mobley can maybe attack. Mobley, hit him with a little spin. Mobley all the way to the cup. We don't get a foul animation. And come on, dude. We have 12 points against a good showdown player, obviously with a great team, and is definitely very decent at this game, but wanted to have some more points. But I have liked the defense. I mean, you got to remember, he's got 2 steals so far, playing good defense, can switch onto a card like Hedo Turkoglu. I mean, he's 6'11" at small forward. That is incredibly good. I don't know why I jumped. That was just horrible defense for me, but look at Ralph Sampson coming over to play great help, and let's push that ball. See if we can maybe get downhill. Mobley here against Devin Booker. We step out of bounds. Come on, Evan. That is just horrible, man. I'm talking about me, not Evan Mobley. That is just horrible by me for stepping out of bounds. Come on, let's see some defense. Can we switch on to Wemby maybe? See if we can guard Victor Wembanyama? Well, we just got stuck by a screen and didn't get a chance to even see what we could do defensively. We got barely any stam. Let's try to run to this corner, maybe get a Pro 2 fade off. Evan Mobley Pro 2 fading in the corner. Can't knock it down. He's probably going to reach. Mobley should be open down low, and we just ran into him. What is going on? I'm going to call it there for the gameplay, boys. I mean, I think this Mobley card is really good. I know I didn't showcase him at the highest level. Like, our efficiency was really bad. We didn't have a great gameplay from my standards. Like, I didn't play very good, but this Evan Mobley card is amazing at the small forward position. He's going to be a great card. He's just not the card that you can force feed in a gameplay to be at his best. You know what I mean? We literally took all shots with Evan Mobley. If you're going to use this card normally, you're not going to use him how I used him. You're going to have other ball handlers around him. You're going to have Dr. J bring up the ball and score. What Evan Mobley can do is he can be that plug and play guy, right? He can be that glue guy for your team where he doesn't have to really do too much offensively. He can just play good defense. He can hit a wide open 3, and he's going to be a lot better when you're not using him every single possession. So that's that type of card, right? Dr. J is a card that if you go watch my gameplay on him or Beasley, they're scoring 30 points in the first half because they're that electric offensive card. That's just not Evan Mobley, but for what he does, he is very good at what he does at his position. But let me know what you guys do think about Invincible Evan Mobley down below, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.